champagne. Purple cups and 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 champagne. Champagne.
Ladies and ugly men, welcome to Purple Cups and Champagne. I'm your host, Hanson Contreras.
I like that. I like the Spanish spice in the intro, man.
Y'all know I'm ready to go to Frank.
What's going on, everybody? Security, John Cheddie, back. The Brown Pat Rally. I was trying to say it in Spanish. Was it Café Banner Brown Rally?
El marrón.
Yeah. Well, marron is more like Dominicans we use it.
Yeah.
It is the word. But you know what's funny? Penelope this morning has like this new ABC ABC mouse. And she's like, well, some people say coffee for brown. I was like, no, they don't. And she was like, café. I was like, oh, they do.
They kind of do, but you kind of know that they're just stretching the word. You know, it's kind of like they
What, café?
To use it as a color thing.
No, nigga, in South America, that's how they use it.
I'm Josh, FA the product. Agree to disagree.
You know,
Mr. Agree to disagree.
Actually, Josh, speaking of that,
This guy don't know anything.
When you were telling us how Jonah like has like a Spanish accent when he says certain things.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I was telling my sister about that. I was telling both of them this week. They were laughing.
He does.
Yeah,
He
that's
does.
dope. Yeah,
Buzz.
That's dope. Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear. He's like Buzz.
Yeah.
Oh,
You think Edgar's the king Corona? We got a new king Corona now. Yo.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't Edgar no more. Jonah Lopez. Yeah,
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
For
man.
sure.
Shout out to our guys. Shout out to E, Diego.
Shout out to you, man.
Oh.
DJing on Valentine's
Word,
Day.
man. Big shout out to you.
I was there.
Big shout out to you.
Queens Bully.
Thank you for doing that, man. Because I would have forgot to do that, and I had it in my mind the whole time.
Nah,
Like, yo,
man.
that's why we're gonna start
I
the show.
appreciate everybody that pulled up. Yo, it was packed though too. Though.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
And they were
People
having a good
vibing.
time.
You were rocking.
I was
People
having a good
vibing.
time.
Yeah, man. There was like a family that was sitting right in front of me. And like I kind of like tried to focus on like them like rocking out or whatever.
Yeah.
They were just dancing to like everything that I was playing or like bopping to everything I was playing.
That's
you know?
always a good thing.
Try to keep it, you know.
I will say
a
one
good sign.
thing. Only whack shit was that whole Drake set. Like, who wants to hear so much Drake, bro?
Nah, man. But yo, tell Josh what I played.
I'm bullshit.
Tell Josh what I played.
As soon as Drake
in my
came
head, I
on,
was like, damn, man, he disappointed me
I had
right
to do
now.
a
I was
Drake-
in my
I had to do a Drake
zone.
set,
Nah, you have to do a
man.
Drake set, but-
he's certified lover boy.
it was
man.
fire.
Yo, but who did I transition to? The
Yeah,
Poetic
Kenny.
Justice, Kendrick Lamar.
Nice.
And Love.
And love. It had
Yeah.
to.
Oh, and I
was
played
gonna
No
say.
Better Love for you too. Pause.
Thank you.
Hey, super pause.
Thank you.
But I
No
got
one call away though.
I appreciate it.
Yo, it was crazy. That was the one.
And I'm there.
That was the one song. But I threw the Dream on though.
I'm glad.
I
One
mean,
call
I
away
mean,
is like
yeah.
the best love song ever.
You could have just thrown Fancy on from beginning to end. And
Yeah,
that's
I
what
know.
would have been.
I know. Well, it was just fucking help last week.
Yeah.
Nobody had. Y'all niggas was talking about Dead and Gone and fucking. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to Janelle being here last week. Janelle killed the show. Everybody that I spoke to, like, Janelle's the man. Sue, Kev, Buddha, like we couldn't fit enough people in the studio last week.
Yeah.
Now no one's here. But
Oh,
yeah.
fuck, man,
There we
again.
go. It's all good.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm just too excited.
But yeah,
I'm too hyped.
yeah, no. It was
Premature popper here.
it was dope. I definitely I remember I text Josh before I was going over there. Like I was half of the day I was working, half of the day I was just kind of like, hey, what am I gonna play tonight? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I should probably
As you
get
should.
into, like, you know, I should probably think about that, right?
Yeah, you should.
So, you know, I was trying to put together like a quick set or something like that, just to like, you know, I had the Drake set in my bag, but
Fire.
everything else I was just kind of like, all right, well, you know, I kind of want to see my crowd, I want to see it. But then, yo, so I'm going through songs, I'm vibing through the whole day.
You know
I
what?
was-
Let me get that. Let me give you a little more.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. The whole day. Oh,
He played Come Through.
because I DJ'd. Thank you. I
Nah,
get a
man.
little
Why,
bit more.
you know why? Because why not?
I get a
man?
little more. Because why not?
Yeah,
why
why
not?
not?
It's only three of us.
I know, right?
That's why.
Yo,
That's exactly why.
Yo, last
I gotta be
week-
smart about
last
it.
week there was like 16 people.
I gotta be
like
smart about it.
This small.
Wu-Tang.
Yo,
baby Sims.
Everybody got champagne shots.
young hospital was here.
Yeah.
Everybody was here.
Damn, man. He's coming back. 100th
Well,
episode.
no, he is not. Not in the, not in the studio.
If you want it,
Not in the
just say
studio.
it. Just say it.
Not in the studio.
We'll make it happen. Nah.
Oh man, I know. I think we probably could, but no. So I'm going through trying to make a playlist and stuff. Well, not make a playlist, but just get an idea of like what I'm gonna play. And yo, so I'm listening to R&B like all day, and this one R. Kelly song comes on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a fucking banger. And I'm like, yo, I gotta play this.
The song with Biggie?
I know.
Make
Oh,
you
not
happy?
fucking. Oh, yes, that's actually another one. Right? Yeah. But
That's the shit right there.
it's the "You Remind Me of My Jeep" remix, and that shit is hard. What I'm
Yeah.
talking about, like, I'm like, yo, like, I'm playing this. Like, this is fucking fire.
Hits, man.
So I sent it to Josh because I knew it was Valentine's Day. I know I was gonna see you that night. So I was like, yo, Josh, like, what do you think? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you were just like, I'll be honest with you. You know, you gave me your answer. You could tell everybody what the answer that you gave. I don't know if you remember what you gave.
Yeah,
but
well,
no, I'm gonna get to the good part.
Okay, yeah. Well, my answer was. my answer was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, initially, I would think that I would go with you just play the song because good music is good music. But I was like, you know what, Valentine's Day, you don't want to like. Yeah,
it was my first time.
There's no reason.
Like,
you don't need any one particular song like that. You know, just make sure that you don't ruin anybody else's night. You're there to make sure that you just take care of the audience and the crowd. Don't play the song. That was it.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I thought about it, and I was like, it's my first time playing there. My boys gave me the opportunity to play there, so I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? But here's so I just sent a text to you, right? So I said, what's the next text I send? I tell you, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
bring it in, guys.
Yeah.
Bring it in.
Thank you. I didn't do it though.
No, I know.
Thank you, but good catch.
Oh.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers to R. Kelly.
No, man,
bro.
episode 93. Episode 93.
Great year for R. Kelly.
The last time it was okay to listen to R. Kelly was 1993.
Was it?
It really was.
Now you're not gonna drink
I
it.
can't believe you made me toast to that
So,
shit,
viewers, I tell Josh, I say, hold up, watch this. That's exactly what I texted
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
So I sent it to our Purple Cups and Champagne group chat.
Yeah.
And I said, yo, guys, like, what do you think? Like, you think I should play this R. Kelly song tonight? I get the, don't let them shackle you.
Wait.
You want to get the exact answer from Hanson?
Yeah, why not? Let's not paraphrase.
You got the truth.
Let's not paraphrase. There's an R. Kelly song I want to play tonight. I'm torn though if I should. Hanson's response is, "You want to be the
My response is the truth.
you want to be the DJ that always plays it safe, or the one known for or the one known for always choosing great music above all else."
Yo, and you know what's sad is that if I had sent
Is it not right?
if I had sent this before, like not before I sent it to Josh, if I sent it in the group, and Josh, like, because Josh just wanted to have fun, just have fun that day, and just be like, yo, Hanson's right? Nigga, I would have played that song. I'd be like, yo, I'm outnumbered.
And you would have been okay.
I'm outnumbered.
You might have been.
So,
There's one girl there. If he played R. Kelly shit, she would have been rocking.
Yo, she was singing to every song I played.
She was going nuts.
Shout
All
out-
the
shout out to
90s
you.
and early 2000s shit.
Shout out to
That's the
you.
best R&B.
Yo, she really was. She really was. Like,
She was drunk.
That's not the best R&B. That's the best R&B.
I think I started with like Cupid, and she goes, "Oh, girl, that's the song." I could hear her
Teddy's
say
like,
it.
"That's the one."
And I was like, "That's the one."
All you got to do is
I'm
lock
locking in on you. I'm locking in whatever you want.
At least you got one right there.
She was singing loud too, dude.
She's trying to get chose.
That's dope.
She's
That's
trying to get
dope,
yeah,
man.
so it was cool. So it was a good time. Shout out to Sue. Shout out to Rohan. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity.
For sure, man.
Damn
For
right.
sure.
So
Big
Typical of
things
a-
coming.
yeah. Speaking of friends,
Let's go to the other side of that equation.
the
I
other side
guess.
of the coin of good friends and. Well, I don't want to call Kanye or Cudi a bad friend, but
No, just state the facts and
right.
everybody can
and
be.
everybody can
yeah.
kind of
Okay.
right. Okay, so Kanye is not happy with the fact that Kid Cudi is friends with Billie Eilish. And if you want to,
But no, it might not be Billie Eilish. I was gonna say he never really particularly said who it was.
It was Pete.
People assume it was.
Oh,
Pete.
it's the Pete thing.
They got pictures
Okay.
together, and he's
Nah,
friends.
he's-
friends.
Well, Pete, that's Pete's hero, Kid Cudi. No,
Yeah, I was gonna say they went to dinner. Actually, there was that story. Remember that popular story that Pete Davidson paid for everyone?
Yeah.
in that dinner, and that was because he was going to dinner with Kid Cudi, and Kid Cudi invited Kanye. So therefore, it makes sense. They were friends already. obviously.
right. Okay,
Nah,
no. Well, I mean,
more
he
reason for me
named
to not like Pete.
himself Scott in that King of Staten Island movie.
Okay.
His name is Scott because of.
Oh, I
Kid
didn't
Cudi.
know that.
Yeah. So like that's like
Damn.
his hero. Like,
Cudi's some legend, bro. Everybody be naming themselves that.
People, yeah, exactly. Travis
Joe
Scott.
Burrow,
Travis Scott.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they
Yeah,
so-
yeah. Joe Burrow. He rocked out to him after
Right,
he lost the
so-
Super Bowl.
Not to get. Well, no, actually, he did their. They
The
have
pre?
an end of the year party.
Ah.
And he did their party for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm not gonna get into like who's right between Kanye and who's right between Cudi or whatever. Like
Josh will handle that.
Josh, right?
Kanye's always right.
But it's one
Is
of,
it even a question? He's a
it's one
genius.
of those things of like how you guys deal
Watch
with
the
the fact
Netflix.
of like, say I'm friends with somebody that you have a disagreement with. You understand? You know what I mean? Like how do you play it? How should Kanye play it and how should Cudi play it? Because the way I hated that the way they played out was like over social media and stuff like that, where like he calls Kanye like a dinosaur and Kanye's like, oh, your music hasn't been good. Like I'm good without me and stuff like that. Like I didn't like that stuff because like also you wouldn't be popping too without Kanye.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you know, but other people will tell me different, you know. people that are
Cudi, super Cudi. Yeah, yeah.
Here's the thing.
I love Cudi.
Cudi is
don't say that about me,
but
man.
Cudi is cultish. Kanye is universal.
Yeah, but Kanye's cultish too, man. Kanye has a cult.
He is, but he's still universal.
But naturally, because anybody who's that big has a cult as well.
Yeah, but you know Kanye beyond the shit. Cudi, you know him if you're a music fan.
I get it. That's true.
I remember I've always agreed with Joe Budden when Joe Budden says that Travis Scott, Kid Cudi's better than Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
it's
different music.
I mean,
I think Joe
I'm gonna go down that route.
No, I'm a Cudi fan. I'm not saying that.
I won't go down that route because you know what?
Yeah,
they're different in the most important ways. Travis Scott's mad commercial and Kid Cudi's
more
very, very, like you said, cultish. Almost like it's like his music is made for a cult. It's made for you're right. Depressing, exactly. Yeah. But that is
you know what it is. I don't want to.
Yeah, me too. Why not?
We have and like I feel I fucked up when
Cheddie makes money. That's why he don't get depressed.
No, it ain't even.
Right.
It ain't even about,
we just solved it.
I was about to say that. I was
bro.
I was having a conversation with a friend, and I was just saying like, yo,
this money keeps me from being sad.
It's the way.
Yo, Handsome always says it.
It's the way I was raised. Where it was just like you don't got time to.
I feel you.
To be sad.
I get it.
What are you sad for? Like you have food, you have clothes, like you know what I mean. Which
that's facts.
But it's not right though. I'm not saying that like I'm saying this.
No, you also don't have a hormonal imbalance, which is why most people do have sadness, bro. It's not like
I get sad.
It's not as controllable as gratitude.
I get sad too, though, dog. Like,
of course you do.
A robot.
Yeah,
and then you wipe your tears with $100 bill.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yo, this shit's tough, bro.
Money don't solve that. It's
money don't solve nothing, but it does take this pain away.
It's just one of those things that it's just like I don't know. I don't want to get into like depression and all that stuff.
Your sweater says essentials.
So it's whatever.
Words.
My shit says Gildan. Yeah. And blanket Gildan. That's how poor
and it's not ironed in the way we used to. You know, we have like the letters ironed in and cheap shirts and shit.
Anyways, back to friendship.
No shots to nobody.
Let's go back to friendship. Let's go back to friendship. Let's back to friendship. So, like, how do you guys deal with the fact of like, or like, say you're on, take both sides. So you're on Kanye's side. You see that he's fucking with somebody that you don't fuck with, and you're supposed to be like my best friend or one of my best friends. How do you feel about that?
I'll go in first, and I'll say I don't really feel like that's a big deal to me. I just don't have a lot of expectations about. Maybe that's not the best answer to give because I'm sure I don't know. I don't
expect
much from my friends.
No, I don't.
Thanks, Josh.
I don't expect much from anybody. You know what I mean? Like, in that way, like
and I have kids.
You know what I mean? Like to dictate who you're gonna be friends with and who you're gonna communicate with, shit like that. It's like, yo, everyone has no one is perfect. Everyone has baggage, basically. It's like, yo, dog, I'm not gonna put that on somebody else to be like, oh, you speak to this person, that's where I draw the line on something. Like, it don't matter, man.
But I can't expect you to cut them off or something.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because, like, yo, the beef that you have with somebody is always like a lot of gray area. Nothing's ever like black and white. Well, usually it's not black and white. There's some cases where shit is kind of black and white.
I mean, I personally, I think I read that differently. When I read Kanye's tweet, which is obviously not the way to handle things, but I think when I saw him
you all
say
Donda.
that, yeah, when I saw him write that though, to me, I read it as, yo, Cudi told me he can't be on the album because he's such and such friend. Yeah. That's what I thought he meant. I didn't think that he meant like, yo, you such and such friend, you can't be on the album, right?
Okay, let me just ask you.
I misunderstood it.
You felt that way even after the fact? Like I'm saying, like you look back on it and read it, and you're like, oh,
I felt like that at the moment. That's why I gotta find this shit because I need to re-see the tweet.
Yeah, no, I'm really asking like if you just passing by the tweet thought that, and then now don't think that, or you still thought that that's what it meant. Like, you know what I mean? Like
I still thought it meant that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right, I still thought it meant that. And I didn't like Cudi's response, but if I'm in Cudi's shoes, I'm probably gonna do the same shit. Like you publicly are telling people you don't fuck with me. All right, guess what? You're a fucking dinosaur. Yeah, bro.
No, exactly.
You started it.
That's what I mean. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, you started.
Is it childish of me to do that? Kind of, but you put me in public. Guess
publicly
what?
Try to embarrass me.
Yeah.
So now I have to respond publicly as well.
I don't even know. Is it like even an embarrassment? I think Kanye. How I took it is just like no one asked if Cudi was going to be on it, did they? Like you're just offering this information.
Yeah. But that's why I didn't. Yeah. That's why I found that like I honestly took it as him saying like, well, I wanted Cudi in this album, but apparently he feels uncomfortable doing it because he's such friend.
I got you.
That's what you took it?
That's how I took it. That's why I was like, yo, that's some bitch ass shit by Cudi. Yeah. But then when I saw Cudi's response, that's when I was like, oh wait, maybe he meant this. I still wasn't sure, But I was like, oh, maybe he meant that. That's why he's like, you fucking dinosaur. Don't be in that shit anyway.
I thought it was funny. They called him dinosaur.
It was a good response.
It's just funny.
It was
it's
comedic.
light. It's light. It's
it
light.
wasn't
funny.
like it was a good joke to throw at him. Like, yo, bro, you're old. Drake's new wave. Like, I know where to hit you. You know, it's.
Well, I feel.
I was thinking to myself, I'm like,
I feel like
Kanye may be old, but he's still a wave.
But think about it. Look,
irrelevant.
But at the same time,
think about it.
That is a good shot
Dog.
to take at somebody.
Yeah,
it's a light shot to take at somebody too because
I know your ego.
because there's still love, bro.
Of course,
You know what I mean? Like it's like.
not only that.
Nah, he wasn't like, that's why you got your kids,
You
bitch.
guys-
nigga.
That's what I mean. It's light, like you
guys
fucking dick,
know my
basically.
insecurities, and I know some
Yes.
of yours. So like, I could take it there where I could be like, say one day I'm like, yo, man, these fucking gray hairs are killing me.
Yeah, exactly.
You Ric Flair looking motherfucker. You
Dog.
understand what I'm saying?
Remember,
Like, yo,
I was worried about losing my hair.
I wasn't bringing
I
that
know,
up.
I know.
I wasn't bringing that
I
up.
know.
I wasn't bringing that.
I'm very conscious. I'm saying it on the show.
Yo, me and Fad just had a conversation about that. We were like, yo, Edgar has good hair, Ali has good hair. And
Josh
you
was
have
losing
good
his hair.
No, and I was like, and I said, Josh is crazy because
shit
he
is
thinks
good.
that his hair.
Nah, I
is,
know. I'm just.
he
that
thinks
was
his
just
hair
throwing
is like
fun.
he thinks his hair is bad. He goes, yeah, Josh's hair is great, and I was just like,
Nah,
it's fine. You know,
I'm gonna lose my hair one day. I'm just trying to prepare for it. That's all. So I'm just trying to get ahead of the curve.
It took your dad 50 years, bro.
I'm trying to get ahead
What's
of
that
the curve.
What's that UFC fighter? I'm prepared to die.
Yeah.
Who's that? That's my guy.
Word.
Izzy, Adesanya. Yeah.
I think this shit, you gotta understand, like, I get getting emotional over it, right? But I also look at it like the stage in life where they're at, right? Like where we're at. We're all in our fucking 30s, right? Like to be, maybe when I'm in my 20s, I would look at somebody funny like, damn, you know I don't fuck with
Yeah,
this. dude.
I agree.
All right, cool, man. It is what it is. Now, like Josh said, I can't possibly sit there and see you, I don't know, chilling with this kid Oliver that I don't fuck with and be like, look at this nigga chilling with Oliver, bro. You fucking fake. Because, not for nothing, maybe you don't have that type of relationship with Oliver. It's just you're standing next to him, but that don't make it mean like, yo, they're best friends now.
Yeah.
I doubt Cudi and the girl, Billie Eilish, I doubt Cudi and Pete Davidson are as great friends as him and Kanye.
Yeah.
So you think it's the Pete Davidson thing? You don't think it's the Billie Eilish thing because that's what Kanye's saying?
No. He said I'm gonna speak in Billy because it was like a double.
Oh, he
threw a shot. Yeah, he threw a shot
I
at
thought
Billy.
it was money talk.
Yeah, but the reason I thought it was because he's like, I won't say his name. I think he might have said
Because
he might have said Skeet. He might have said that.
Well, the way Billie Eilish said it was like, I'm not gonna say who. Like when she made the.
That's why he threw like a Billie Eilish like shot at
I'm
her.
talking in Billie.
Are we all talking in
Yeah, because he's like I'm not.
I
Gonna,
misunderstood the whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm not connected.
because he was basically saying I'm not gonna say his name,
Yeah.
which is Pete Davidson, which he keeps calling Skeet now.
Skeet Davidson.
He looks like Skeeter.
He's called him. I don't know if it's Skeet Davidson's cousin
Yeah.
Skeeter,
Yeah.
Skeet.
No,
I don't
like
know.
he's Skeet. Skeet.
or that Skeet.
Yeah. Like he looks like a cum drop.
What happens
Pete
if he says
Davidson's
I'm-
fucking ugly.
What happens if I'm skeeting on your wife though? That's
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he could,
fire.
He could be
bars.
whatever. He could be ugly. He could be corny.
He's had some bad.
He's
bitches.
still smashing your baby mama.
He got it though. He got it.
He's had-
That
he's had
is no
some-
matter what gets
he's
to
had
your
some-
skin, dog.
He's
No-
had some bad chicks too.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
There's
Yeah.
gotta be something.
he's
with that.
the-
No, dog. It's comedians.
Yeah.
The other dude from the other white dude on
Andrew Schultz.
No, the other white dude on SNL. That he does the thing with the black with Michael.
Right,
with
Michael Shea.
Yeah.
He's a good looking guy.
That's fucked up because I know Michael Shea's name, but I don't know his name.
No one does.
But his girl is Scarlett Johansson.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And him and Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson.
Comedians. Dog.
Funny
Being
guy.
funny is the best thing you can do.
100%. But he's a good looking dude, nigga.
It's worked for me.
It's definitely worked for me.
That's all I got.
That is all I got.
Why
I
do
got
we
no
do this
game.
show?
The guy with the good jokes.
Why do I do this show?
Exactly. You want to show the side of you, so people know.
And this quiet paralegal sits in the corner.
Exactly. I'm funny too.
Check this out.
guess
You
my
seen
joke's
my
off.
memes?
Yo,
Oh,
that's not why I
man.
do the show though. Just to be clear.
We know
Just
why
to
you
be
do the
clear.
show.
Just to be
We do the show because if not,
Just
Brenda
to be
wouldn't
clear,
listen. We need you on the show.
This shit is a tax write-off for Josh. Oh man.
So yeah, depending on the relationship, depending on how it's going, it's so many variables that come into that shit to me.
Yeah. Oh, yo, and by the way, did you see how it kind of like the newest chapter of that where Cudi wrote something like, I know that's not the point. We wanted to get off into our own thing there, but
Yeah.
Cudi wrote like, oh man, he's feeling lonely or whatever, like some post like that, like, oh man, God, or like if anybody out there feeling lonely, I feel you, I feel the same way type thing, and I'm out there, whatever, like some depressing shit.
After this,
yeah, and then Kanye wrote like, I love you, brother.
Don't zoom in on my face. When Josh is telling this whole thing. Do not, or don't look at it, because then you're gonna judge me. You're gonna be like, look at this nigga. He got no problem. I have a problem. Like I have, like whatever. Everybody does. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like,
be clear.
Then
Why your face is like that?
I just found out.
Why my face screwed up?
Why?
I
know.
Tell the people.
Yeah.
Tell the people.
It ain't important, man.
He got a problem with Kanye. You got a problem with Kanye.
It has nothing to, no. It's not even Kanye.
So what
it was Cudi's. It was what Cudi was saying.
Why?
You still mad at the dress?
No.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
He saw my comment on Complex. Because somebody said, they were like, what's Cudi saying right now? So it was Cudi looking at a phone, and after Kanye went on that rant, they were like, what's Cudi's like reaction or whatever, right? And I think I wrote like, oh, this dress is not in my size. Something like that.
Wow.
I got like 381 likes.
Wow. You did?
I blew up, nigga.
Nice,
Damn. Yo, cheers.
I got mad likes on that.
Cheers,
and I shitted on DJ Khaled too, and I got mad likes on him
honestly?
You know the shit?
I'll be proud of that. Yo.
No, the shit where he was like,
this is gonna go up.
Where he was playing like a ghost. Where he was playing like a ghost. Like,
could you start making these comments from the Purple Cups of Champagne page?
Nah, that's from my shit.
Nah, he's asking you.
We need the views.
Oh, you're telling me to
Start doing it.
I'm about to say no.
Yo,
you give me ideas. Now I'm gonna do it on Purple Cup.
Trolling will always win.
Nah, it just.
I come back March 5th, you bitch ass niggas.
I don't ever do it because I'm like, oh, I wanna. I just do it because there's certain things that are. You know where I do it a lot on. You guys, I'm a nerd. I do like when I see stupid wrestling things, I will comment on. I'll be like, "This is dumb." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is stupid. Or, "Oh man, I miss these days." You know, shit like that. You know, but like, there's certain stuff with like just celebrities and music or even sports that I'll just be like, "Nah, man, I gotta say something." You know what I mean? And it's like I don't do it all the time.
So you had to say something about that dress,
but no, it was the whole like it was just funny. Like I saw him.
I'm just saying, do you have something against
Still got that on my mind.
That's what I'm asking you.
That's cross dressers, first of all.
You're right. I apologize.
I'm just saying that was my thing, and it hit a nerve, and it also like people like thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's popping.
The DJ Khaled shit, I think the DJ Khaled shit, I killed it because I was just like I forgot what I wrote. I gotta look back because it should still be pretty recent. But it was when he was faking the fucking, making beats or whatever.
You know what gets me mad? I can't
and
say.
And then somebody tried to say, "Oh, you can see there's a little light over there." And I'm like, "Yeah, right."
Yeah, but I can't say Khaled is corny without somebody being like, "What a hater! He's making his way, doing his thing." No, he's corny. He does corny cornball.
But I hate that nowadays. Everything's like that. Yo, I know you're gonna hate where I'm gonna go with this, but it's like that even with LeBron. Right?
No.
Look,
you've always said that LeBron is corny. You feel like LeBron
Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah, but it's not only that. To go further in the conversation, I won't even use that. All I'm gonna say is that there's so many people who'll be like, yeah, but he's like a good dude. Like, yeah, he's a good dude. That's nice, but I don't gotta like him for being a good dude.
I think Fab is a great rapper.
Yeah,
I like Fab's music.
Yeah,
but to me, he's corny.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll tell you why he's corny because
like his fit. You don't like his fit.
He takes these fit pictures. And it's just like, he takes like 10 of them. And I'm like, dogs, there's someone that literally just stands there.
And
is doing this shit for this to do it. And I'm just like, I'd rather you just like, this is straight up. Like, we're out. And I just see you like over there. I'll pop when I'll be like, Josh, I sent this one to you. Like, it was a good candid shot.
Oh, I'm
like,
anti-men posing, bro.
We're on the same page here.
Honestly, fit of the day.
The other day, he took a picture and we were like, we didn't know what to do.
Little Uzi Vert with the toes going in. The little Uzi Vert with the toes in.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, I find it funny.
He got to be trolling.
But just do one, and not only that, but like the fits are.
Don't even do one, Cheddie. Don't be nice about it.
Perfect example.
Don't even do one.
Perfect example. DJ Khaled did. That I don't think it was the Beats one. I think it was where. It wasn't the Beats one. It was where he had a Louis Vuitton Supreme pillow at the game, and I was like, it wasn't the Beats thing. I got mad likes on that shit because everybody was like, and mad like comments on it because I was like, if you have money. If you have money and your corny was a person or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And like mad people was just like yo, that's fucking. Of course, because he was sitting there with his son and he had like a Louis Vuitton pillow like on the floor, and he had his feet on top of the pillow. Like it's corny, dog.
Yeah,
it don't matter. There's like
yeah.
I actually felt that way. Kind of circling back to Kanye, I felt that way about Kim, the way she dressed.
Okay, good.
He thought I was gonna shit on Kanye.
I thought I was gonna have to get let off here. I'm trying not to talk as much as
it wasn't until they got together. I mean, obviously she's rich and she's fucking her brand is like, come on, dogs, you can't like, you know what I mean? Like they did what they had to do. But I thought she was bad, but like as far as her style, like
she wasn't on some modeling shit where she was
nigga,
making shit.
Like,
Nah,
come
I agree.
on, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can wear as much Louis Vuitton as you want, but if you ain't putting it together correctly,
you're corny, Charlemagne.
Do you think that?
Why'd you just get Charlemagne?
What?
No, I was gonna say, do you think that like that he was able to like doll up Julia Fox?
I thought she
as
was.
well?
I thought she was already like. I thought she was bad,
Yeah.
but like he definitely showed that he could just level up anybody that he wants to. He did with Amber.
Yo, that's so ill to do that.
Yeah, I thought Julie Fox leveled up though for real.
I mean, she
Popularity wise,
Yeah, popularity wise, she fucking leveled up like times.
No,
50.
yeah, but there was nothing about her that changed.
She just did a runway like thing, like you know what I'm saying. Like she's like in the fashion world now.
Yeah,
you know
he
what
just
I'm
got
saying?
a good
Like, he
10 or
just
12
showed-
million.
I'll be honest with you.
Easy.
Yeah.
Like she went from having like what 200,000
Exposure is the biggest thing. The biggest
to like
thing.
13 million or whatever how much she has now. It's just like he just what he does.
He did some cool fashion things with her too.
He did it for Amber.
A couple things.
She said she was his muse.
Yeah. I think that she
And the
wanted.
muse for Uncle Jams.
I think she wanted all of that. I think.
You gotta see this shit.
I do.
Well, all right, so how about this? Like, right? Like when they brought up to her and they were like, "Yo, like you know, like you and Kanye are not together anymore." And she was like, "Yo, I'm a hustler." And in my head, I was just like, "Yo,
Dog, all of that was. Yo, so honestly, that was surprising to me.
I'm gonna cut this part out just real quick.
No, go ahead.
What is muse? I mean, I was Josh Safdie's muse when he wrote Uncut Gems. Do you know what?
John.
No, you could leave. No, you could leave that.
Uncle Tom.
I was Josh Safdie's muse when he wrote Uncut Gems.
Yeah, that is weird.
Uncle
That is weird.
Like I hate when people try to sound extra fancy, bro.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, you could leave that in.
Yo.
She sounds fucking stupid.
Yeah. For real.
But now what I was getting to was like, so you heard what she said about the whole like I'm a hustler and.
But that's
all this
surprising
stuff,
to me
whatever.
though, because
Like,
I mean,
know
She's
what?
hurt, nigga.
You know
yeah,
who else-
exactly. That's why it's surprising.
You know what else
That's
is a
why it's
hustler?
surprising.
The fucking Tindler Swindler. That nigga's a hustler
yeah,
too.
exactly.
But he's seen as, you know what I mean?
Do you know what he's up to now?
Huh?
You know what he's up to now?
Yo, he got mad bread now, dog.
Do you know what he's up to though? Like he did.
What is he showing people how to get their money too? Right? That's what he does for a living.
I mean, I wouldn't.
He's now a consultant.
He's-
So you go to
he's
his
a consultant.
website, he gives consulting.
No, but he did.
But he's still doing the same
cameo. He was doing cameo.
Oh, that's
Yo, you guys
fire.
do-
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yo, you guys
That
do
makes
not
perfect
get me the Tindler Swindler for my birthday.
sense. Yo, think about it. This dude, he's known for scamming people. He's getting money for people to just say something.
Hello from me and my
Genius.
enemies.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
This niggas showed the same bloodstained T-shirt.
I want to say hi to Handsome. We have the same oppositions.
Handsome should be a gift from God.
I don't know how he got off with what he. I don't want to. You know, everybody probably seen this already.
If
but
you didn't see it by now, it's your fault.
yeah, how he got off with just like a slap on the wrist, and these poor women are still paying like crazy debt.
He's genius, dog.
He's wild,
he's
man.
Genius.
Well, he knew what laws to break.
He's a
He
visionary.
is. He knew what laws to break. He knew what was going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, I think he had himself covered. Did he think he was ever going to get caught? I don't think he did. But I also know from the way he was moving, he played his shit right.
Dog, it has to be a team of people.
Yeah,
I keep telling you, yo, dog. The fact that he spent money on the women too definitely gives him a case that he can't. You know,
Well, what is it?
totally-
It's a Ponzi scheme, right? Like you're
Yeah, exactly.
I'm taking money from you.
Yeah, but they can't
to
prove
spend
it.
here to do here, but it's like
I got Ponzi schemed.
if you're giving money like willingly, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not like he's saying, "Oh, we have a deal" or something like that. You're giving me money because
That's
like,
exactly the point. Yeah,
you know what I
exactly,
mean.
yeah.
So it got me thinking, right?
Yeah, but then again, Ponzi schemes are just like Madoff. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Just,
no.
Let's not get sidetracked. Let's not get sidetracked.
I want to. No. Go ahead. You can continue.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
No, my whole thing was like, when you're in a relationship, like, yo, you're dating somebody, you just kind of like, or when you and Brenda first started dating, like, if she asked to hold some money, like, did you look at her a different way, or did you say, or did you ever say, hey, I need to hold like 100 until like next week or whatever the case may be?
Yeah.
I've been in relationships like that. I was just like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, they pay me back.
Yeah.
I never really had like a whole like. I'm not saying nobody 10 bands and nothing like that.
for
You know what I
sure,
mean?
for
But
sure,
like, do you feel less of back when you were dating?
Yeah.
Did you feel like less of a man to ask a girl for money?
That sucks, man. I would have that stipulation, man. Come on, dog. I remember I'm not a dinosaur, man. I remember my.
You dinosaur?
Yeah, exactly.
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 Been out the game for 12 years.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. Yo, nigga.
And it actually is.
If
that
I'm married with children, if I'm married with
barely
children,
30. He been out the game for
yo,
12
you
years.
got my.
I'm one of them niggas.
Yeah, but if we're married with children,
I'm
like,
jealous.
yo, like my bread is your bread. That's the way I look at it. I hope to achieve that one day.
Yeah.
You understand?
When you get married,
I am gonna have.
You said it the right way. When you get married with children, I think that's the best time to do it.
No, like I feel like it's ours. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever I have is gonna be hers.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So that's why I'm asking you, like when you were dating or if you were dating someone in the past, like did you ever feel the type of way to be like, hey, can I
I'll be honest with you. I have done that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna probably say it. I've done that, but it's not my happiest moment. It'll probably be something like emergency or whatever where I had to like reach out and no, it's not the right thing to do.
That is, you shouldn't tie that in.
Not necessarily, no.
Yeah.
Like if someone,
I'm not talking about covering a date or covering drinks. I'm talking about like I need to. Pay...
my rent due. I need $4,500.
No, definitely not.
Talking about.
Definitely not.
Handsome.
Have I lent?
No. And by the way,
you feel that's a good thing too.
I'll be honest with you. Look, I'm the type of person that I don't count shit. Right? Like I'm not sitting there. Like I counted if I did it. Right? Like if I was to borrow money, then my mind is like, yo, I gotta pay it back. I gotta pay it back. Right? But I've done it. I let's go back to like
Frank.
When she was a Frank. I'm not trying to put her on blast, but
Jesus Christ, dogs. You don't have to say
yo, dog. You're gonna have to Frank that.
All right.
Please.
All right, I'll Frank it. Yeah. But there were times where she needed rent, and I understood it because her line of job. What did you call it? Her line of work. Her line of work. Jesus Christ, line of job. Man, I'm mad Dominican.
No.
Her line of work.
Very Corona.
Yeah.
Very Corona.
Her line of work.
I should have said. I'm an idiot.
It got shut down. Never, man.
Jonah's gonna say the line of work.
It's line of job. Jonah, stop. Line of work.
I don't give a care.
Was it like up in the air? Was it flux? Like, well,
yeah. So it was times where she wouldn't make bread because her main money was off of tips. So she was ripping.
Yeah, the way he made.
Hey, yo!
I thought I was like, yo, she on the pole. Like, what the fuck? She was in service.
She needed rent sometimes.
Yeah.
I didn't think twice. I was never, and she'd be like, yo, I'm gonna pay you back. But I never lent it thinking in my head like it was lending, right?
Yeah.
It was kind of like,
I got
yo, here you go. Here's the bread.
You put in 2% interest.
Hopefully I'll make it back. If I don't, I didn't sit there like, yo,
Frank.
been 2 months.
Because that was your girl.
Me that 1,200.
Because that was your girl.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think that's corny. When people kind of keep tabs on somebody, like especially if you're in a relationship. Do I think you should straight out the gate? You just met a girl and pull like a
Frank.
Just be like, yo, here you go, whatever you need. Like,
yo, can you please,
bro.
Frank.
My brother.
Can you please bleep?
You wanted us to explain who we're talking about?
No, not in this sense, guys. Oh my God! When you guys go to your so and so, and then you don't
the wrong
explain.
time to do it.
Then you don't.
This is the wrong time to do it.
Now you're gonna go.
make up your mind, man. What are your rules?
I'm trying to be on point. I'm trying to be on point.
Frank.
He's my brother.
I was like, you know what? This is the right time to do it. Teddy asked for this.
This is the worst time to do it.
How far in are we in? Okay, I gotta know where to edit. Frank is my Frank.
That's how it's gonna come out.
Yo,
yeah, man. I don't know. You gotta know who you are. You gotta know if you're able to cover. It's the same thing as betting, right? Mm-hmm. Like, are you gonna miss it if you don't get it back? If you're the type of person that you're gonna miss it, you get it back. Don't do it.
don't loan anything out that you don't have.
Yeah, don't do it.
Just like don't gamble something that you don't have.
That's it.
Right?
Don't do it.
Right, Diego.
You
You don't have to bleep that one
That should
out.
be true, but it doesn't apply. It doesn't apply. Teddy, I want you to go ahead as well.
I'm a goat, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm a goat.
Exactly.
He wasn't goading during the Super
I
Bowl.
don't know why I introduced you.
Lost mad bread.
I don't even
you.
know why I introduced you guys, man.
Appreciate it.
What about you?
I'm good. Nah, I trick. Nah, I'm just joking.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an act, guys. Tricking is tricking.
Tricking
Be
is
proud of you're a tricker and you can trick it.
Yeah, word, just own it.
That's the point. Yo, once I can trick, I'm a trick all day.
I'm
Know yourself, know your worth.
Is this a cancer?
Great rapper said once.
Is this a cancer trait? Like where it's like, if I loan you, I'm not gonna remind you about it, but I do want you to like acknowledge it though.
Yeah,
And it may be bad. It may be bad. It may not be a good thing.
I don't
don't be
That's
ashamed. That's who you are,
That's
bro.
who I am. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't
Act like it didn't happen.
Right.
Like, don't keep walking around me and shit. You got like fucking
I'm with that, though.
new gear and you're like, yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah, yeah. Like don't.
I am with that,
don't,
though.
Don't do that. Like if you're my put it this way, if it's like my girl and I'm I loan her money and stuff like that or whatever, right? And it's taken her some time to get it back to me and stuff. But in that process, like she's picking up food or she does this,
going to spa days.
No, I'm not talking about like if she picks up. No, I get
I was like
that.
picking up food, essential spa day.
I agree with that, but I mean like all right, luxury. For instance, like she's like, yo, I'm gonna make dinner or something like that, and I'll be like, all right, cool. And she's bringing like the grocery over.
Yeah.
Like I'll remember that. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be like, all right, cool. But like what Hanson said there, like if she's going on like she's going to Costa Rica or something. And I'm just like, you probably shouldn't go there. You probably should pay me first.
Fact.
You understand?
Fuck your girls trip.
Yeah.
Where's my bread?
Nah,
Where's my
fact,
bread?
man. Yo,
Right.
honestly, it's a respecting at that point.
Right.
There's a lot of there's a
Right.
lot of context here where it's like
Yeah.
respect and trust and all of that kind of shit. Because
But for me as a man, though, I kind of feel like, and it's maybe another bad trait, where I'm just like, I'd rather ask you guys than to ask my girl.
1,000%.
Which who is like supposed to be like your homie, your best friend. You know what I mean?
No,
Like, depending on how long
I'm
you've been
very
with them.
toxic in that sense.
But I'd rather
right?
like ask Handsome or you.
not facts.
To be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, guys, I'll hit you up in payment. So then, whatever the case may be, like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'd rather go through you guys, go through, like, my family or something like that before I would go to, like, my girl. Like, I don't even feel like, I was about to throw my sisters in there as the females that I wouldn't go to, but nah, my sisters are solid people. So I'll definitely go to them.
Marcia remembered me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tracy.
She remembered. You know what was funny about that, and not to sidetrack, but like my younger sister tried to say like, yeah, she's not gonna remember who you are, and I'm like, no, but we
like
do.
3 of their barbecues.
We
What do
do.
you mean? Why?
No, we have 93 shows together where I sit next to you in the show.
Wait.
We were at Queens Bully, right?
Yeah.
And so Tracy's like, oh, let's play a joke when my sister gets here. Marcia, and I was like, but she knows me. She's like, she probably won't remember you. And I was like, oh, all right, well, I kind of felt kind of weird. Like, I kind of been to like 3 of their barbecues and shit.
That doesn't even matter.
And then we
have
on
a
the
show
Yeah,
together.
Facts.
For 4
I played
years,
along.
however long.
Marcia gets there.
She's like, hey, what
she's
up?
Like, hey, good to see you again.
Yeah.
And I was like, she does remember me, you see?
Yeah.
So she's like, I don't think she does. Wait. And then we asked her, she's like, yeah, he's been to our house and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you.
No,
Tracy's adopted. We locked her. We locked her in the
She's
stairs.
a Scorpio. She's
locked
trying
her-
to play me, bro.
locked-
She's trying to make me
Yeah,
feel.
that's what it is.
She's trying to belittle
That's what
me
it
and shit like
We
Gotta
locked-
keep you in your place.
Pisces.
Yeah.
we kept her in our
Play with your
stairs
small ego.
when her real
Don't do
family
that
comes
hand
come get
motion.
her.
Don't do the hand motion. That just looks weird, man.
She's crushing my ego.
Yeah.
What are you feeding a bird?
Yeah, I didn't like that hand motion.
Why?
It's
What
not
does this
different.
mean?
I don't know. I just
Is this like rolling boogers?
Yeah. Rolling boogers?
My grandfather used to do that. He used to be driving the car, Papaya, and he'd be like,
I'll give you another story about him.
I go like this, right? And
Were you
then
stashing them?
yeah, and then one time my brother and my cousin Randy,
No.
they pointed him out. They were like, they were doing like mocking him in the back. They were like teenagers and shit. Yo, he got so tight.
Yeah.
He dropped
Because they
them
discovered
off.
him.
Dude, like 2 hours away.
They
from the
discovered
crib.
him.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck did they do
dro-
wrong?
He found it so disrespectful, and he dropped them off mad far from home. They
found
made
it-
them walk
Miles.
They found
in
his.
DR, nigga. The
Yeah,
DR
exactly.
heat.
They found his porno tapes.
Yeah, exactly.
found his
He
boogers.
did
That's
wrong.
why I
but they
learned
found
about
him. They
porn,
found him.
man.
Yeah, exactly. You know what he used to do to me, by the way? He used to throw sweat on me.
Well, it was a cool game.
Yeah.
That shit makes it sound so wrong.
It's true.
First of all, so he's very sweaty, right? So he would go like this.
He's very sweaty. You got to
and
know that part of the
I'd
game.
go like, wow, and Joshy's face
I
like,
used to be like,
rain.
how do you get
rain.
sweat out of your body? That's not in
And
your
Josh
mouth.
was like, ah.
Pause on all of that.
It's so salty. Pause.
Yeah. Do it again. Do
My
it
eyes
again.
burn. My eyes burn.
I hope my dad don't watch this show. He's gonna want to kill him.
Yeah. Yo, you cannot find Papa.
The fuck you doing to my son?
He could be 90 years old, 100 years old. I'm gonna knock his lights out.
Oh man.
Put
He gonna remember the sweat off my knuckles.
Yeah. Exactly.
Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah. One of the best halftime shows in history. Possibly top 50 in my book.
Thank you for pulling the strings that you pulled.
Yo, what I told you I was gonna do for you, bro.
Southside.
Yeah, but
They didn't believe me when I said 50 would be there.
but
I half-assed it. Okay, game wasn't there. Big deal, Josh. Stop.
no, I was gonna say nothing about
Oh,
that.
I'll take
at
that
all.
out there.
At all. I just want to know how we like glossed over the fact that you said best Super and like top 50. You said
Did you say top 50?
yeah,
I
you
didn't
said top
catch
50 Super Bowl
I didn't
performance.
catch that.
And if you know what that means, it means that he didn't think much of it. Like
I did not catch that. I did not catch that at all.
Ah, man, I kind of wasn't.
You thought it was
impressed,
overrated?
man.
No, you weren't impressed?
You know, I guess I expected
no,
too
I get
much.
you. I get you.
I got
I'm with
so
you. I'm with
hyped.
you.
Yeah.
I expected too much. I didn't like the fact either that they made Kendrick play with some of his lines. Like, the music is the music. You know how I feel about that, right? They made him take out the Popo line.
I don't think he took it. I think they. I mean,
No,
I
they
don't
made
know.
him take it. Dr. Dre said it straight up.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
they,
I thought that he made a decision. That's
no,
why.
they made us edit stuff, and then you don't make Eminem, not Neil.
But Dre did the Still Not Loving Police though. He kept that.
Yeah,
in.
exactly. That's
stuff,
what that
so, yeah.
that's
So-
why you're right. That's
So
why.
maybe they.
Oh, he says kill Popo.
Yeah, no, we hate Popo.
And we hate Popo.
And we
Oh,
hate
isn't it?
Popo. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
So maybe
Even
they were,
worse now.
Maybe they were
I
kind
feel
of
like-
like, damn, there's mad like
I be feeling like Kendrick,
non-police shit. Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I feel like Kendrick walked the line. I feel like.
Well, it's not. Like
You're right. If Dre said that, Dre said that. What can I say?
Well, what it's also you could look at it this way too. Why do these men have so many lines about the LAPD?
Nah.
Because they're fucking crooked,
Of
dogs.
course.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's one
You're
of those things.
stopping
Like,
truth
and
with
you're
the
coming
music's
from, and it's
about.
coming from someone like I don't do the whole like,
Fuck
oh
the
man, I hate the
police.
police and stuff like that. Like I
no.
don't.
Yeah.
But
They got a job
I
to do,
look,
man.
I look at it on the surface.
Yeah.
They're not saying it because it's a popular thing to say. It was what they were seeing. You understand what I'm saying? And
No
it's like
question.
what they lived. Like that Good Kid, Mad City album, which is still my favorite Kendrick Lamar album. We debate that all the time. But it's one of those things where it's like, yo, he was telling the story of a kid in Compton.
Yeah.
And that's what he,
No facts.
you know what I mean? And he wasn't a gangster kid. He wasn't any of that stuff. And I
Nah,
won't
he
break
just-
down the album. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. But going back
Rightfully
to the performance, like I thought he bodied his part. I thought 50 bodied his part. I thought everybody that had like even Mary, the song that Mary did is not like my favorite Mary song.
You knew it was,
Mary was the worst part of the set.
nah.
You-
we
You know
what this
why?
was out of-
That
you know
song
this was
choice,
out of-
the second one, I was like, why would you do
you know,
this?
no more
Which one?
dramas for like the mental health.
Okay,
like
yeah.
it's a very that's where I got
It
it.
was too
I agree.
dark, bro.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
no,
agree.
no, I got you.
agree.
Like,
Because you had In the Club where you're just like it's
Nah,
fun.
Yeah, and then Mary has unlimited.
She got
fucking
mad.
list of
Even
hits.
if you want to not go too joyous, right? Like, the party started.
Yeah, that's a
do
Dre
something
song. So I
like,
figured they should do that.
yeah,
Do
like
that.
do something emotionally fun, right? Like,
Yeah.
even like if it's a love song, something cool. Like this was too dark for
You
me,
know,
bro.
she did All Night Long. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
a fire. Like that's like an upbeat. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would have got everybody. Like you know what I'm saying? And
I
then-
was confused about that song choice. I was happy about 50. I love the upside down. So, you know, people keep trying to make jokes about it because, yo, that's how he came into the game
Dog, that
to,
shit was
to a lot
iconic.
of people.
That scene is iconic
I
in
think
the
it's dope
video.
that he pulled himself up,
Yeah.
hooked into the thing. If you see it, and
Yeah.
then he goes and does it, and then he just brings himself back down.
Yeah,
I was
right,
like,
yeah.
damn, I can't do 10 sit-ups.
Yeah.
you know what
Dog,
I'm saying?
yo,
Should he
that's
had that tank top on? No.
No. Like,
just
he-
but who
yeah,
cares?
dog, honestly, who cares that he did that? In my opinion,
Right.
I mean,
because you know
the
why?
bandana, the thing that was his.
Who cares that he was?
You did see the hairline
Dog.
far back, way far back than it used to be.
But here's the thing.
He did the LeBron
Here's the thing.
headband.
He did
He
that
put it
all
up.
to obviously, I guess
Nostalgia,
pay
bro.
homage exactly to a fucking iconic video
Aftermath.
because it's not like he just came out with that video a couple weeks ago and then he gained mad weight like Zion Williamson or some shit like you know what I mean, like he literally did everything he did, wore the tank top that
Gosh,
he
that's just 19 years ago.
exactly, so
People
therefore
are bugged out.
so therefore fuck how
Yeah.
he gained some weight.
He also made fun of himself
Not even
too.
that.
Yeah.
He
posted
didn't gain
bizarre,
too
he
much.
Yeah, the
posted
bizarre shit. Yeah,
he
I love
posted it,
that.
yeah.
I love that.
He
Sorry,
didn't
what you
gain.
say?
He's smooth.
Yeah, he's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
He gained some weight. He's not the end of
Zach
the world.
Randolph.
Yeah, exactly. He does.
People
I
just
just
trying to
power
find a reason to
forward.
hate, nigga.
I thought it was dope.
No, I think it caught him off guard. So people were like, "Oh, what happened? He gained weight." Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
funny.
making money,
That's
bro.
funny, but like, yo, he gained a little bit of weight. He was fucking brolic before.
Right.
Okay?
He's not Busta
Before-
Rhymes nasty.
Before he was like
Yeah.
before he's crazy cut.
Shout out to Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout out to
Busta, man.
Busta.
In case.
Kendrick's suit
Case,
was made by Virgil, which
Yeah,
was fire.
love that.
That was pretty dope.
Kendrick's performance was
Kendrick's
fire.
performance was fire.
I would
So-
have picked a different
coming
song
back.
too.
Yeah, you don't like the songs that he picked?
No, I did.
No,
I'm
dogs,
saying
when
I felt like he like I get the politically charged thing. Yo, you got the stage.
Yo, but the crowd went crazy when that All My
course.
Life I Had, like everybody
Yeah.
went fucking, because that was the anthem in 2020. And it's an old song.
He's coming.
Well, technically an old song.
He's
You know what I
coming.
mean?
That's why I guess I kind of wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that the old heads did all the old music. I kind of expected Kendrick to do, hit us with a classic Kendrick and then give you some new shit that you didn't really expect but was going to fire things up.
You thought it was the Grammys. That's what you thought.
I'm
They do
bugged
that-
out.
they do
Yeah,
that-
like I tell you,
they do that at the
it was my
Grammys.
expectations
They do
that
it at the
really
Grammys.
fucked
They
the
do it at
show
Grammys.
up for me.
I thought Snoop killed this shit.
Well, you know
And
what?
Snoop was
But
great.
that's a
Snoop was
great
dope.
point. I think that a
Yeah.
lot of these people, like the show, you talking about Dre too. The show had to be mad safe. You know what I mean? Like as far as what hits, like okay, like
Listen to what he said.
Eminem playing "Lose Yourself."
That was perfect.
No.
That was like the safest. You know he was gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know he was gonna do that, no question. You know what I mean? Because obviously he's playing. Not only people said it was like the white people's anthem, but like "Lose Yourself" is like
It's perfect.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Lose Yourself, you play that.
You're at
a
the Super
stadium.
Bowl.
Yeah,
You're a Super Bowl
exactly.
player. Give it all you got.
Right,
exactly.
Like I get it. Nah, that's
so everyone played like it felt like
I thought he was going to do Till I Collapse, actually.
nah, but you know what it is.
It's too strong,
Yeah,
man.
but I was gonna say right now, yo,
crazy,
that's
dog.
like a real album cut.
No.
Like that's
Yo,
what I'm saying. Like
left.
everyone's song selection was like all right, we know that we're gonna have the hip hop crowd listening to whatever we're gonna play,
Yeah.
but like we're trying to make play songs that like
course.
the white crowd, the white mainstream crowd is gonna like kind of know.
They did hit little hints of like they did I Am Mad At You do the Tupac tribute.
Yeah,
which
I love
is dope,
that. I love
which
that,
is
yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
That's when M took the knee and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You guys were all expecting the hologram. You guys
so-
are out of your fucking mind.
I
wasn't
was.
expecting the holiday. You were
There's
expecting the
too
holiday?
much money had to go to his estate for them to even do that. That's why that shit ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
No.
You know what I mean? They had to keep it
yeah, Dre Street.
close knit.
Nah,
He's going through. He's going through.
absolutely
He's going through a divorce, man.
His wife fucked with the show for you.
I'm absolutely.
It's her
Blame
fault.
the wife. It's the wife's fault. It's the wife's fault. We always.
That's what we do on this
always
show.
Find a way to come back around to blame on the
Women
woman.
crush shit,
Yeah.
crush dreams.
Yeah, you wanted the
Take
Super Bowl
shit
halftime
down.
show. Blame the
Damn.
woman.
What
The
am I
only reason
doing?
Mary J was there is because of her.
What
He
am I
had to
doing?
clean up his image and bring a female out.
What am I doing?
That would have been Game. That was supposed to be Game. Was supposed to have Mary J. Blige.
Spot.
Josh was like, truth hurts,
Yeah.
please, truth hurts.
Please rock him.
Rock him.
Rock him and Truth
out.
Hurts.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, why you bring Nocturnal out?
Yo, that Super Ugly beat is dope.
Boom, boom,
Super
boom.
ugly.
That Super Ugly beat.
He had like a funny ass little Nocturnal. Yeah,
thought the
yeah, no, Super Ugly is
You thought
fire.
the East Siders were gonna come out.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, but nah, it was a good show.
That was. It was.
Yeah, I like they did the whole the Snoop. They had a picture of Snoop's mom.
Yeah.
On the house because she just
Yeah,
passed
no,
a
that
month
shit
ago.
was ill.
That's ill, man.
That shit was
That's
ill, how they did that.
That's ill. I like people being in shock about. Oh my God, Snoop Dogg was smoking like right before.
I love that.
And in my head, I'm
Snoop
like-
being Snoop.
I would be worried if Snoop wasn't
Yeah.
smoking.
Snoop was smoking right before fucking Martha Stewart.
Yo, you saw they were at the
in
game
LA,
together too.
bro.
I didn't see that. That's
They took a
ill.
picture at the game
That's
together.
ill, though.
There was mad people at the game.
Yeah.
Though, so.
Yo, but speaking of Snoop,
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I didn't add that up, but we should talk
Dude,
about
man,
this.
yeah,
We have to talk about this.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Snoop,
What happened
Fire.
with Snoop?
Fire.
he bought Death Row, but he didn't buy Death Row. If
No,
I
I
stopped
got
and
you.
Paul said that like that,
Well, he did.
he bought like the naming rights for Death Row, so he don't have like
He didn't buy the catalog?
he don't have like their catalog and shit like that. So
You're
you don't have his own.
1,000% sure.
Jimmy Iovine still has it, right?
I'm pretty sure he don't have
Okay.
that. Like
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Yeah.
be that cheap anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
The price that he got it at.
What he was saying was, and I was hearing this like literally
next album
hours
is on
before
Death
this.
Row.
No, he was saying that he's trying to make it. I know you'd be interested in this. He's trying to make it into an NFT,
Yeah.
NFT label.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yo.
I don't even know what that means. No one knows what that means.
We do
'Cause
know
no
what
one-
it means. It means you get to own ownership, right? So,
No, what I mean is like
oh,
NFT label has never been done before. That's all. That's all
oh,
I'm
got
saying.
you. I've been looking into this shit. I went down the wormhole.
Have people? Yeah, the wormhole. That's some shit. That's some shit.
So I asked one of my closest friends from childhood, somebody I see as a brother, somebody that's actually making huge, gigantic moves in this NFT market that I will not name, has a podcast that didn't work out because you just couldn't cut it.
Feeling spicy.
I'm just saying, man. So I asked the young man, he's doing really well for himself. I said, yo, dude, I need to learn about this NFT shit. I will even pay a consultation fee, like whatever it takes. Like, just let me know. He hits me back. Yo, man, you don't need no consultation fee. Don't worry about it. Just go down. You
got YouTube.
Yeah, just go down a YouTube rabbit hole, and you'll understand this shit in no time.
Cheddie loves that. That's
Oh.
yeah. Cheddie's gonna be on some. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That shit.
No,
That's
I'm just saying, like, yeah, I go down the rabbit holes all the time.
that's cool though, bro.
How did Game and 50 start beefing?
Yeah.
I did that for a Sex and the City beef.
Fact. Street Wars. Yeah. Fact.
I was like, why is this girl not on
Yo,
the new
fact.
season? Like, I
You
was
know
there
that?
for hours.
You know the beef with Kim Cattrall and
I knew it. I didn't know how extensive it was and how far back it
yeah,
went.
because you have mentioned that.
I was like, what the
You have mentioned that.
fuzz?
You have said exactly that. Like I don't know how far back it went.
Yeah, this shit was nuts.
No, but yeah, his boy played him basically,
Since first grade, I know this young man. First grade.
and he basically said he asked him for advice and basically said, "Yo, you can find that on YouTube."
And I said, okay. Yo, thanks, bro.
You handed me a demo. You said, keep grinding.
Yeah, exactly.
Which another one of my boys, I who's very popular and in the world, I tell him like, yo, just check out Clutch for me, da 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 da. And he give me, what was his response? I even told him, yo, listen, I'm not asking you to do anything crazy, just let me know what you think.
Yeah.
And he's like, LOL, everyone has a dream. I was like, oh man.
Yo, what's up with niggas? Son?
I'm coming for niggas next, bro.
Yo, Brooklyn.
Y'all niggas don't roll, man.
You know,
I am
Nah, I
coming
had to. I'm
for
sorry
you,
about
bro.
that.
And you
I'm
know
sorry
you
about that. I don't want to throw
told,
Brooklyn
you
under
told
the
the
bus.
wrong person.
Yeah.
Because when this shit pops up, I got a list.
Yeah.
You gonna be petty, Cheddie?
Oh, no,
Facts.
man.
You
Facts,
nigga,
facts,
you know,
facts.
yo.
I'm gonna kill
no
niggas with
rice,
humility.
no
Facts.
champagne, no ribs,
And fuck their baby
Yeah.
mamas.
See, I ain't say
No
all that,
nothing.
man. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say all that.
No
man.
nothing.
No nothing.
Nah,
though,
nigga,
dog.
no
Nah.
protection.
Nah.
No protection.
Yo, y'all niggas, wow.
I'm raw dogging your baby moms, bro.
Yo, you know what? to go back to what we were talking about with friends.
I know where she lives.
With the friend conversation with Kanye and Cudi, this is exactly it though. This is exactly it. Because like you don't have any expectations on how people are.
I was angry at first. I told Joshua. Afterward, I had to like look at it and be like, yo, you know what though? This is shit that I preach. Like I tell people, sometimes you have to leave people behind.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not saying I'm the person you should leave behind, but
that's his mistake. Exactly.
Yeah. If you're, but if you're in a certain level and you see things differently, maybe I no longer belong in your circle.
Or
right?
you think?
Maybe
I'm just saying, just stipulation.
Maybe I don't fit there. Right? So I can't also blame them or like I don't expect the handout. I don't expect those kind of comments. You know what I mean? Or like, yo, go down a fucking YouTube rabbit hole, right? And I also don't know what they're going through in the moment. Joshy said that. He's like, yo, you don't know. Like, shit might look cool online, but maybe he's going through some shit right now. And his ugly ass wife is trying to divorce him.
So you're going to hate me for that answer.
No, because he's right. Because you're right. That's why I hate you. I hate you for that. Because, like, I want to be like, no, like, you're not going through
No, because wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
Because you're right.
I wouldn't handle it
You have
that
a question
way,
about work, I don't care how busy
Yeah, exactly.
I am.
Wrong
I
is
always
wrong.
hit
You're still wrong about
The
approaching it that way.
The only time I got mad is, like, I called you, and it went straight to voicemail, and I was
facts.
like, nigga, you asked me for help.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, sorry.
Do not disturb. Do not disturb.
Which is fine. Which is fine.
Yo, it's just automatic.
But like, I knew I was mad.
It's automatic.
I just knew I was mad busy, and I knew like I had that pocket to speak to you.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, you know what? Let's talk for like this 5 minutes, and if I know what to tell him, I'll tell him. If I don't, I'll be like, yo, Josh, I don't know what you're talking about, and then that's just it. So I just feel like if I have something to offer, I will tell you.
Yeah.
No matter what I'm
100%.
doing. You know what I mean?
And that's why you and I are not millionaires.
Yeah, I know.
And me. Can I be part of that team too?
Oh yeah, that's why none of us are millionaires.
Thank you. Now real talk, because
So
you know
the
what's
show
funny?
blows up.
You know what's funny? Because I'm the kind of person that for any little detail, like if I learn something today, I'm gonna go people like, yo, I don't know if you've even heard about this.
I'm
but
tired of these niggas taking my brunch banters, and then I'm seeing it on fucking.
Yeah,
yo,
exactly.
There's been
Yeah.
times, I'm telling you, I swear to you, I'm not going crazy. There's times that we say these
Chill.
little,
I'm gonna be
little
on Hip Hop
jokes.
Advocates, bro.
We
Like,
say these
chill.
jokes.
Don't take shots
no,
at them.
They don't take shots. If anything, they support us.
you know, Cheddie's gonna come
Them
out.
niggas support us though. I'm talking about.
Chris.
I'm just fucking
I be seeing-
around,
no,
look,
I'm
bro.
talking about on those meme things.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
take shit, and I'll be like, man, we said
Nah,
that
facts,
joke, yo.
facts,
We said
facts,
that
yeah.
joke, man. But it's all good though. Yo. I don't get sour.
Or that question.
Justin LeBoy.
Obviously, or that question exactly. Yeah.
And you know, we know the boy.
I think the
That was a bar.
You heard?
We know the boy. Like you speak French. Like you know the boy.
I think the Yankees is mole, yo.
He could
This
be.
nigga in
Yeah,
album
yeah,
mode,
bro.
son.
Yo, y'all ain't ready, man. By the way, I apologize
be
to
a mole,
everyone.
bro.
I know y'all
Take it
expected it on Tuesday, 2222. I was trying to get it done for Jonah's birthday and to beat Kanye. But unfortunately, it's not going to be ready by that time. I don't believe at this moment. But Cinco de Marzo, Fior's Retard, 02-26-20.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
It's going to be
Let's
on.
get it.
Hip Hop Advocates, thank you guys.
You-
Apparently, Cheddie's my manager, so he set up a
You're
meeting
gonna
for
meet
me.
with the mayor too after you drop your album.
That's a no-go.
Eric, you meet with Eric Adams.
Nah.
What's up with dudes?
I don't know.
Nah, real talk.
How'd you feel?
What
about,
is up with dudes?
You thumbs down this. So how'd you feel about it? That's why I waited to. for us
What
to do the
is up
podcast.
with dudes?
I was confused. I was like, huh?
If Mano wasn't so street and gangster, man, I would definitely criticize him.
Yeah, if he weren't from Brooklyn, I would say this is a bad move. But
No.
so is
It was
Fabio
a five-
Foreign.
Fabio-
If he wasn't really, 5 year foreign.
I'm actually looking forward to his album, by the way.
Yeah, he's
I think.
real quick. Did you hear the last? Did you hear the
The
single?
Kanye song? Yeah. Come
With
on,
Alicia
dog.
Keys? Fire,
Song is hard.
fire. I'm looking forward.
City
to it.
of God.
I'm looking forward.
City
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I'm looking
song
forward-
is
I'm looking forward to
fucking-
it. But
That's the new Empire, New York State of Mind.
but that's I'm curious of like
I don't know about that.
what do you guys think
sure.
about the drill rappers? First of all, what do you think about the mayor saying that drill music is? Because I've heard both sides of it, and this is actually something that I want you to bring up on Hip Hop Advocates when you do go there, because they have their own theory of it. But I'll let you get to that when that time comes. But how do you guys feel about that? Like the mayor is saying that I want to cancel drill music because it's encouraging.
This
Hey,
goes
well,
back
yeah,
to
in
censorship,
other
right? This goes back to somebody said it. And I was
Handsome
like,
always
that's
on
true.
that conspiracy theory shit.
No,
because if you allow,
that's not conspiracy. It's true.
I'm 100%.
This is coming from
I know.
This comes from PC me. I agree with what you're about to say, but I want you to say
No,
something.
I know.
The whole
I'm fully fucking
Dolores
with
Tucker
my
shit,
shit.
right? Like
Pause.
you're using this moment to try to
can you
propel
expand on
yourself.
that?
She's the one that went after like
I've heard her
Dre
name.
and them and NWA and said like, this music is causing all this
Dionne
trouble.
Warwick too. Dionne Warwick too, the psychic chick.
Yeah, but we can't go at her. She's
Because she's a psychic?
no,
I don't
because she's
care
Whitney
if you
Houston's
see
aunt.
Dolores Tucker or you see. That's why you need to know those people.
That's why you need to watch those movies every time.
I know. That's why I said it. No lie. That's why I said it right now.
Just drink my
Because
tea.
of that. No, because you didn't want to tell me. When Jay said that, I was repeating the line. I don't care if you see Dolores Tucker, you bear low rap.
Yeah. I think it's some real sucker shit because he's a fucking cop. right? Like the man, his background is being a fucking cop. Like you don't know anything about the struggle that these kids go through, right? This music is their only way out. But I also understand his point. Like, yo, this shit is really causing issues and making people kill one another and stuff like that.
Escalating beef.
Yeah, and again, I love how DJs have been handling it. Like, yo, I'm still gonna play your drill music. Yeah. Just once it comes to like dissing niggas that are dead and doing this kind of, I'm not with it. Yeah. But to say, yo, we need to get rid of a certain music, like, bro, that music was keeping New York alive at the moment. Real talk, like that's what's keeping us.
It's keeping us in the game,
in the mix. We're the best hip hop state ever. Fuck anybody that thinks otherwise. I love what you do in Cali. I love what y'all do in Georgia. I love what you do everywhere else.
Florida.
We created this shit. We fathered this shit. We mothered this shit.
And they know.
They know.
Like they like as even if they may have it at certain points, they know they got to come back to daddy.
They know because they always say it.
Yeah, no, they do.
They always be like, oh,
no, they watch.
Now New York ain't around no more. Like
always comparing.
You know why? Because we're here. Exactly.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
But back to what matters, my bad, man.
Shout
out to all those places, though.
T.I. don't want to win 50.
He's different.
All that said.
For Kev.
All that said.
Yeah.
I like the fact that the mayor is trying to be in tune with what's going on. But that whole censorship shit, you out of your motherfucking mind, dude. Like, you out of your damn mind. That shit makes no sense. And to me, it's like he's trying to grab headlines. This guy's doing everything possibly wrong. Like you said it, in the first few months that he's out here, he's just anything that I don't know if he's trying to be hated. I don't know if he's trying to.
He's too controversial to be like you don't want your politics to even be that. I think you said that.
I went
you don't want to hear about. You don't want to hear about your politicians.
I went out to dinner the other night. Got off the subway,
That's
and
the only reason I fuck with Kamala.
Two dudes shooting up, like right in front of, like right underneath the stairs.
Yeah.
My mom obviously don't take the train no more because of the pandemic. But I don't want my mom seeing that. Does clean that up.
Yeah.
Take care of that shit. Meet with whoever you got to meet with to be like, yo, we need to end homeless. You know, like the homelessness in fucking New York City is crazy.
Facts.
Work on that. The fuck are you doing here with this? That's my thing.
A couple weeks ago,
headlines.
A couple weeks or a couple months ago, you brought up, and I think you brought it up because you said that Kanye had brought it up or something like that. But I think it was a good idea about that. Side note, which is like, yo, we should definitely like focus on making like shelters or homeless places.
1,000%.
Just investing money in those places, make it like a better place, and
1,000%.
because that's just super obviously important to.
1,000%.
Which is when the whole thing happened like a couple weeks ago with people. It's controversial. It's good to talk about it now, I guess. Where they were talking about. Biden giving out crack pipes and shit like that. You know, in other countries, I was speaking to somebody and they were like, "Yo, you know, I'm all with the programs of like that they have in other countries where like you don't get in trouble, you don't get arrested, like or whatever for doing drugs, but like and even programs to like give them like a safe place to do drugs or whatever. But like the whole giving crack pipes is, I'm not with that part. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, that's the problem nowadays. Nowadays that there's no context
Because yo,
if you're against that part, you're against it all,
and that's dumb.
And you know, it's back and forth, obviously.
Because listen, you have to prove that you're a crackhead.
Yeah.
Do you?
No,
I don't believe so. Right. So what's to stop a kid that's always been interested in doing some kind of drugs and they're like, I don't have no access to drugs, but
it's
they're
accessible.
giving out crack pipes.
Yeah.
I'm 18 now.
No.
Yeah, I got a crack habit.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, no.
It's
right. But if
you're enabling to a different extent.
If you built a facility like the Carter in New Jack City, you know, you just
never seen New Jack City.
Oh my God,
I know.
You listen to so much rap, not to watch like these.
I guess because he feels like I know the whole story because of the rap song.
Exactly. That's how. Yeah, I guess so.
I know Pookie. I know Nino.
I saw a scene.
But when they say like, how many people have said, "Am I my brother's keeper?" Like that.
Yeah, I know that. I know that line.
No, you can't just say that. Yo, nah. Next week's show canceled.
Call Mega, remember?
Next week's show canceled, yo. Next week's show canceled. Nah.
Nigga, this Nas said, I'm my brother's keeper or faggot in love with Reefer.
Yo.
No, I wasn't talking about that line.
We are not after
I think it was 50 that said, I'm my brother's keeper.
Yes, I am.
That's what I was thinking about.
My bad.
My fault.
I'm in a different state.
My fault. You were Mega Mind.
Wrong Queens guy.
I mean, that's exactly what I was thinking about too. It was on all. Yeah. But
I'm older.
I'm just saying, like a year.
This is true, though.
Oh my God.
Y'all niggas do it. Y'all in the 2000s, I'm in the 90s.
Now go ahead, Cheddie.
No, I just didn't. I like. So, are you guys losing respect for the drill rappers meeting with the mayor, or because I heard what they were talking about, and I heard they were just kind of like trying to let him see like where they were coming from. You know what I mean? I feel like you do need to have that dialogue because like, do you remember when Ice Cube took it in the teeth for meeting with Trump, and people were like, oh, he's cooning and stuff like that. But like, it's kind of like No, I was sitting down with him to see like, yo, what are you gonna do for my people?
Yeah, but
You
I
understand
think that's
what I'm saying?
different though.
What's that?
I just think it's different. Like I think that like the situation is a little bit different.
What they were doing, meeting with him.
Yeah, no. Well, I think Ice Cube was meeting with Trump, where Trump was like a trailblazer in a way that he was going to get shit done like by himself. There's not a lot of presidents that literally just by himself will get shit done or whatever. But with these guys, I have a bigger.
We think they were bootlegging?
Nah, like what is he really going to do for them? What is the mayor really going to do for you?
No, because he doesn't want.
I think all of that's publicity for everybody.
He doesn't want that music. Oh, so he thinks it's a money grab. It's
for everybody.
Yeah, it's
I think the mayor put something out, and they were like, you know what?
Them to get a photo op with.
Yeah, and you know what? And to be honest with you, I feel like maybe like those guys like Mano, maybe I'm assuming, but that's how I feel it went down. Like those OG people, like Mano and all of them, they were able to pull the Fabio Foreigns and shit like that to go to the meeting and shit like that. Like,
but I think the conversation needs to be had though, because you don't want that music like. Once you start pulling music or pulling just certain things, like then there's one thing leads to another. You know, you're just gonna be like, all right, well, we could just do this and we could just do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where you have to fight for it, though.
Yeah,
you know
but I mean, I don't disagree. I feel like more it should be governed amongst each other almost, rather than the mayor trying to get involved in.
But the mayor's the one who's trying to cancel it. Like in New
no,
York,
I get it.
I'll tell you my problem with it. I didn't want to give him any kind of energy. Right, like let him talk his life away.
You want to
keep
like,
making my music.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, don't give him that time of day.
Right.
Like you a nobody, nigga.
He is a nobody.
You think
That's
it's
my
like
point.
You think it's like a power they almost
nigga.
get?
Yeah, now you made him a somebody because
yo.
at first Shade Room is putting him up like mayor of New York does this and that.
no.
Now you're giving him shine. Now you go and sit with him. Now there's a real reason for Shade Room and them to look at him like fuck this bum ass nigga. Like I don't like that.
It's kind of
shit,
like you got to come meet with the boss now.
No, but
Look,
you need to come to the hood and go find out what's what.
right.
None of
us
us
are
go
wrong.
to City Hall.
Yeah, but none of us are wrong.
Gracie
Right?
Mansion.
I'll tell you why.
be wrong.
No, I'll tell you why. None of us are wrong in this conversation because, like, they have hip hop police. So artists are getting harassed unnecessarily because if you don't have the communication, then there is that gap where the mayor is going to be like, "Yo, get at these dudes based off the lyrics. Wait outside the clubs. Do whatever you got to do to make sure that you can like target these dudes." So you're right.
Yeah.
In case, in order to make that not happen, you have to have that conversation with the mayor or whatever to make them not call the dogs out on you. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm with Handsome in the sense that it's like, fuck that. It's always existed that way. And even having the conversation with him is like, you're selling out in a way. Like
What are you accomplishing?
Yeah, you're giving up so much because he's doing it for that reason to seem like. Back in.
Oh, shit. The fuck?
It's not gonna.
What were you saying?
Yo. Nah, so I feel like the mayor, the meeting with the mayor is like, it gives him power in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, it gives him like. And that's really what he's using them for, to say, like, I'm the one that was able to how many times has that gap existed? How long has that gap existed between rappers and, like, government and shit like that, or, like, mayors? And this happened before, where they've got, like, targeted us and shit like that. And now he's the one, like, to bring them in, where they kind of, like, I get, they're doing, you're right. From their perspective, they're doing what they feel like is the right next step to do to, like, progress.
have some type of dialogue.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
To evolve
So you're,
like,
you're cool with it. You think it's a good idea? That's not wrong. I'm saying, what do you think?
I didn't like the optics. Like, I just didn't like that. Like, I like the whole look. I believe there has to be dialogue, right? But I don't want it to come across like you're begging. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this is America. At the end of the day, there's a freedom of speech. You know what I mean? Now, the DJs they have a right not to play these songs. And like Drewski said, he's like, "Yo, I'm not playing any drill music." That's what that was like. His thing. He said he's just not playing
any
it,
negative drill music. That was his whole thing.
Yeah, he didn't say
negative
any drill music.
Okay,
yeah.
sorry, he said any negative.
Yeah,
So like
anything
anybody
has to
talking
do
about
with
like, but
dead
because
people
because
or
these
beef.
because these dudes are ODing with some of the lyrics talking about like, yo, a dude that got killed and like I'm smoking on that.
Yeah, they've been doing that for lately. Yeah, lately.
And just like the kids are just more disrespectful than there's really no but this actually, because I'm an old head, this actually, do you think Hit 'Em Up will be played today?
Yeah.
Dogs, when you driving home, play Hit 'Em Up, dogs. That is the most fucking like disrespectful. Like, and I thought about it because they played in Euphoria one episode, and I was just like, Rue got fucking drunk, and she was rapping the whole thing, which was fucking dope.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I think it's
do
the
you think that song will be played today?
Yeah, because it's derogatory, it's disrespectful. But remember, you're not literally talking about people that lost their lives, right? You're not going. It sounds fucked up, like you say, "Yo, fuck your bitch," all this shit. But that's normal shit talking shit. That's what people do. To go to that extent, like these kids are doing actual dead people in the street and saying like, yo, you know,
Or they're talking about murders that happened.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
This is
That's
real
crazy.
life
you know?
shit.
That's crazy because the line has been pushed.
Right.
Yeah, like
You know
yo,
what I mean? Because that was a line that everyone
Murder on
knew
my
not to
mind.
cross.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Pac and the people who you thought, DMX, anybody who you thought was the gangsters niggas like in the world,
Yeah.
they still never crossed the line to talk about somebody
Nah.
else. Like, even to, and that's very easy. To
Be like,
talk
yo,
about
your
somebody
dad dead, now you gonna die next.
Exactly. Very easy to do that.
Right.
Super easy to do that. They just knew there's certain lines you don't cross. And then you kind of realize, like, yo, these young kids, they really don't think there's a line that they can't cross. Because
And
they
mind
want to
you,
do it on purpose.
Tupac was young at that time. Boo. They were in the
Yeah.
early 20s.
Yeah, but no matter
Tupac
what.
died at 25,
Even then, he
yeah.
got guy like nowadays, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
different.
no, I'm saying like
I don't mean to sound
people
like
can't
old head.
say oh, but they're young, that's why they're doing it. Like, no,
Tupac and Biggie were young.
they were kids.
Yo, do you remember? It felt like you had to it felt like fearful. Like you had to respect those rules for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like nowadays, it literally feels like no one has that fear in them at all. It's like,
You remember how tight Mega
Yeah,
got when
disrespectful.
Nas said, "Yo, suck my dick, man."
yeah,
And Mega was like,
about
"Yo,
inviting a man to
yeah,
you,
this nigga literally told me to suck his dick. That's a fucking no go." Like,
Yeah.
do you think now
a
that's
real
just
big
the
deal.
norm?
Of
nigga.
course, nah, beyond
These
the
kids are joking with each other like, "Yo,
Yeah.
suck my dick," nigga.
I was
a
just
no-go.
kidding, man. That's we were playing Xbox.
Yeah.
That's like what they
That
said.
was Styles' one rule to Cam, Jim, and Joel's. He was like, nobody invite me to the Frank stand. That's it.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
He said, yo, no. He goes, nobody invite me to the Frank stand. We could face fight. He said we could take it the furthest place or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's like, but just as long as we don't do that, we're good. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
You
yo,
know
these
what I'm
niggas are homophobic, man.
That's not homophobic.
Daddy, that's homophobic. I'm gonna tell you
How?
why.
I don't want to dick in my mouth.
Nah, I get it.
It's not my thing.
I'm not saying
I
that,
mean-
dog. You don't want a lot of things that people are gonna say when they offend you, dog.
I mean, I know you're not a big fan of
gays?
Charlemagne. Oh wow.
ridiculous.
But he said this quote, and he was like, if you say that to a man, he said his father told him, like, if you say that to a man, you better be prepared to kill or die.
Yeah.
100%.
And he told Tekashi
Well,
that.
I'm not
Tekashi used to say,
anti-Charlemagne.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
like, if I tell dude the SMD, he better, you know, I don't care.
But I hope we understand. Real talk. That has to do with us being super homophobic.
Oh, with the
though.
homophobic stuff, right?
Because for that to be the line, that's like, yo, if you ever tell a man that line,
right.
he's gonna kill you.
Like, call my mom,
Yeah.
call my mom fat.
Yeah,
But don't
exactly.
Nah, nigga.
Don't invite me to the Frank stand.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
yeah.
I wouldn't want a girl to tell me to eat shit. I'll get angry if she said that.
I'm not saying anger. I'm saying that what the line he said.
Yeah.
He said, get ready to kill somebody for that. It's like, dog.
Well, if it's homophobic, I'm a homophobe. Don't tell me to suck your dick because I will punch your dick.
Sure.
Josh,
Sure.
how did we do last week?
We killed it last week.
We crushed it last week,
Honestly,
right? You're welcome.
Yo, wait.
New segment. You're welcome.
Shout out to everybody, though. Shout out to
Yeah,
everybody. 'cause everybody
Kev,
killed it.
Janelle, they
You all
they
hit?
added
Everybody-
it.
Everybody hit.
Right,
Everybody hit.
nice.
Everybody hit.
Shout out to Odell
That was
winning
great.
that ring.
Just shout out to
I ended up losing money because I ended up getting greedy.
I ended up not listening to my own picks,
But I got you money.
but I guess you
Yo, the worst thing I could do is lose money for other people. I lost money for hands a couple times. I lost money for my mom's a couple
I
times.
don't sweat. I'm the
did.
wrong
Oh, you need to
person.
stop telling all the people. You have contracts.
That's the best.
You sound like a DG.
That's the best, man. Yo, when I said that, it's truth too. I lost my mom some money. No,
Is that a dick guzzler? What's a DG?
degenerate gambler. Man.
Oh.
Dick guzzler. Yo, what?
I don't
And
know.
then you're Mr.
I
Don't
said
invite
that's
nobody to your
mad
dick.
disrespectful,
Yo, dog.
dude. That's why I was, Cheddie's ODing, dog.
Why would I?
You
Why
got
would
a
I
lot of-
call
you got a lot
somebody
of-
gambling a dick
I didn't say
guzzler?
I said that.
We're talking about gambling.
A word.
He's trying to pay his best
That's
bet.
so specific.
I don't think you've
A
ever
dick
heard
guzzler.
somebody call somebody a dick
That's what
guzzler.
I'm saying. It's so specific.
So
Dick guzzler.
specific. Yo.
DG, that's the first thing you thought about.
You see somebody with Dolce & Gabbana shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fuck? Ew.
Yo, I got the best diss names, man, playing video
Yeah.
games. Fuck everybody, yo.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Niggas be mad.
Nah, yeah, but yeah. I mean, I'd rather win some other people's money than I care more about that than me winning money and losing money. I know that's stupid, but
So what we got this week.
this week sucks. I'll be honest with you.
Well, it's a light week. So,
yeah, just because we're filming this on Thursday.
Mhm.
What we got this week? All-Star game?
Today's the last day of
The NBA season?
Yeah, of
the NBA,
before the All-Star game. So we have a few days off before the All-Star game. Until the All-Star game Sunday.
So why don't you give the people like who you think is gonna make it to the finals? or something like that? Do you wanna
I
do
will.
that?
I will.
Uh-huh.
But let me just say this:
You can't bet on that today.
if you look at the teams in the All-Star game, it's a joke. Team LeBron is like light years better than Team Durant.
I honestly think
Second time that happened too.
I honestly think Kevin Durant.
Wait, is the same people
Like-
picking again?
Yeah, Durant and LeBron.
So
Why?
so they do the whole like whoever gets the most votes. They have those guys do.
Can you believe people don't stop voting for these people?
What,
Like,
yo, y'all
people,
watch, bro. Like,
Get new
They
people.
do a draft. You know what I mean?
Cheddie's like,
And-
yo, he won. LeBron won again. What do you want me to say?
I mean, if it was Jordan would have won all those years.
That's
no, he wouldn't.
Cheddie's-
No, he wouldn't.
That's Cheddie's argument. He wouldn't have.
Kobe would have won all those. In the 90s, nobody would have voted
John
for MJ.
Starks would have won.
I know, that's so sad.
It's true.
He would have been Andrew Wiggins. He would have been Andrew Wiggins.
Exactly.
Andrew Wiggins is a starter this year.
Exactly.
But like how Kevin Durant ended up with Andrew Wiggins and how Kevin Durant ended up with the two worst starters will never fucking make sense. And like he had a chance to
It will. He picked the two worst teammates
Bro.
in Brooklyn too.
Bro, word.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
that's a
good
whole nother
point.
story.
Kevin
Yo.
Durant does not know how to pick friends, man.
Yeah, that's a whole
He doesn't
nother
know how to
story.
pick people, apparently. Yo, shout out to Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
bro. I like
isn't
him
he
as a backup
backing
player.
up? Nah, he's backing
I
up
think he's really good.
Rory and Maul. You definitely don't know how to pick people, bro.
Oh, word.
Fuck out of here. Joe Budden, nigga, independent, one
All
of the
day.
top fucking podcasts, top 50
All
in the
day.
nation, bro. No backer from Revolt, no backer from Black Star Network, whatever that shit is that Charlamagne got peddling out there. Even though you guys want to sign us, is all
Facts.
good.
I thought we don't shout out no other podcast, though.
We don't. We're not shouting no podcast.
That I wanted Cheddie to
shouting
get on
out
your
Joe
ass.
Budden, bro.
I wanted Cheddie to get on your ass, so I paused.
Pause, nigga. Whoa.
I said pause before you did, so that
Nah,
don't count.
still, man.
That don't count.
Nah. I couldn't hear you.
Can you give us your lock?
I got you. I knew.
I thought you said, I want Cheddie to get on your
I
ass
knew
and
Cheddie
pause.
was going to get us back on track right now. Cheddie's like, Cheddie gave us the smile like, all right, guys, that's enough.
What's the lock? What we got?
So the lock for the All-Star game, by the way, Luka Doncic is on their bench. You could pick the LeBron's team LeBron. Easy. That's a joke.
You ain't making no money doing that.
No, for the finals, I have on the West, I have the Suns. In the East, I have the Bucks.
That's a bad.
So you have a
bad
rematch
picks.
of last year?
Yeah,
No, that's not happening.
Okay.
but I have the Suns winning this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the Suns winning this year.
Okay.
I think the Suns are destined. right
So
now.
you see the Suns beating Golden State Warriors?
Yes, I do.
Big time.
Golden State.
I think the Bucks are going back.
Let me explain what their biggest flaw is. And I know that they might have Wiseman coming back.
Yeah, and Klay Thompson is killing
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
Klay Thompson's back already. And of course, they have Draymond coming back and stuff like that. But I still think that down low, who's really going to stop DeAndre Ayton?
Yeah.
And I think that's a real problem.
Path to the basket.
I think that's a real problem for the Warriors.
Everybody put it in. I mean, put it in like early. Pause.
Yeah.
Suns.
The Warriors will come back though
Bucks.
next year. They'll start the dynasty again next year.
Suns, Bucks.
Yeah, Suns Bucks.
You know what I mean?
6 games.
Well, how about this? Why don't you give us like just who you think is going to win the who you think is going to win the All-Star Game MVP? Because obviously has to be a player on the team. LeBron. You think Luka
I
will
got
win
you.
it?
John Morant's going to win the All-Star Game MVP.
But he's on Kevin Durant's team.
Yeah, I know.
so
But he's going to win it. Yeah.
Oh wow! So
Yeah.
spicy.
Yeah.
So you're saying that team will win?
John Morant's going to go ham.
Yeah, he's gonna have like crazy.
You know why?
It's his coming out party.
Let me explain
Pause.
why. Let me explain why. All-Star Game. Let me explain why. All-Star Game.
He's laughing because that's a coming out party.
Oh. He always got dicks on his
So
mind.
homophobic. Dick guzzler.
He got dick on his mind one way or the other. Wait.
He's DG. Oh my god.
His dick guzzler, which is a term that no one's ever heard, but Johnny made up right on the spot. No, the thing with John Morant, I feel like a lot of people don't take the All-Star game serious. It depends on the guy, and usually it's a guard that would like really feel like he needs to like show out. Really, and I think that this is the year where John Morant's really going to do some wild boy shit.
It's the next level. Okay.
He's especially lately. He's going into it obviously super hot. He dropped how much points yesterday? How many points did he drop yesterday?
I like that. I think he had like 30 something.
Yeah,
like
he,
that. But
he balled out yesterday.
I like that you did. I mean, it's a light sports week, so which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But because I was gonna have you pick figure skating or something like that. You know what I mean?
I
But
should have Olympic shit.
I like. Oh, I got the Jamaican bobsled team. I want them to win. I don't know if they raced yet.
Always.
But
Every 4 years.
I do like this because now when I watch the game, and I'll be the only person watching the game on Sunday,
You might be.
I'm going to be rooting for John Morant to get the MVP because then I'm going to clip this and say thank me later.
I called it. I can't steer you wrong. I called it right last week. And you guys thought that it was like
You want to brush your shoulder off?
Wait, and it was clearly too. I got that shit right clearly.
Right. So Josh's lock of the week.
Right or wrong?
No, what are you threatening me for? I didn't say nothing.
I just want my
You're
flowers.
Right. I'm giving you flowers. I just told you.
I
Brush
just
your
really want
shoulder
my
off.
flowers.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I do. That's what I do. I just get greedy sometimes. So if don't follow me along.
No. You can't do the. I do. No. That's
I'm talking about for myself.
You gave him the lock.
No. I'm not talking about them. I'm giving you a winner. For myself.
You're teaching him how to fish.
For myself, I just think I'm just so cocky about it that I do like 10 picks and then the 10 pick don't work. Right, handsome?
I don't know.
Well, Handsome, who are we going to have next week on the show? Sports guy.
Yo, Steph Grouts.
The Greek freak. Pause.
Hey, yeah, pause.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pause it quick.
I feel you, but
We're
still
going to have
need
Steph
do
on
it.
the show next week. We'll be debating about some sports, obviously.
Steph Groutas.
He might talk about J. Cole.
We'll talk about
Cause
Wale.
Because he can't stop talking about J. Cole.
Wale, yeah.
We'll talk about Wale and J. Cole and stuff like that. But shout out to Steph. We'll have him on the show next week.
Facto.
I'm excited, man. I like Steph
Shout
on
out
the
to Ambition Worldwide. They're doing their
Pop-up shop.
Pop-up shop Saturday.
this weekend. So shout out to them.
Yep.
Shout out to our boys at Queens Bully, Tulip. Yeah, everybody, all our supporters and listeners.
Yep. Shout out to Queen.
Why did you do that? To antagonize this nigga?
Yeah,
What the fuck? Shout out the hat, dog.
I'm going to cut that off.
Shout out,
You can't. It's right in the middle of the show.
shout out the hat, Handsome. Real estate ballers.
Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to Fox, man. Original real estate ballers. I actually had the hat because he was supposed to be here, but things came up, obviously. But
We'll get him next time.
yeah, he's going to be on
He's
here,
camera
man.
shy.
Nah, he ain't camera shy. Motherfucker never stops talking, bro.
Now, we need to start the show earlier if he gets here.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, definitely,
Alright, cool,
definitely.
cool.
Because we're going to be after getting a lesson on life, getting a lesson on credit,
I'm a
on
schoolman.
business. Yo,
I'm
you
not,
should.
I'm not.
No, yo, I'm dying for that. Yo, that'll be the best part of the show.
I'm
like, yo, what's
I'm
up
like
with your mans?
terrified that he'll see my
So with
sneaker.
your man.
He's gonna see my sneaker collection. And he's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing with all these sneakers?"
Nah, you crazy? He loves that type
You
of
should
shit.
sell all that,
So all that, yeah,
invest in a property.
diversify your bonds.
He's gonna hear all this and be like, yo, these guys don't know who the fuck I am, son.
Oh,
man.
ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us this week. We'll be back next
sir.
week. Let's bring it in.
Cheers, bring it in.
Life, lots of sin.
Thank God, we still got a
DJ John Cheddie. Huh? Let's get it.
yeah.